Oh, and we're recording.
My arm is not moving.
Necromancy Made Easy, brought to you by us fools.
Hi. Hi, guys. If you're watching us now,
We're sorry.
Make better decisions.
Yes,
if
clearly.
we have a following,
We just lost
sorry.
our...
Weird.
We can fix that.
So, what do we play over break? Holidays.
I play lots of MechWarrior.
Lots of MechWarrior.
Well, because they gave away a week of premium time.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
He's equally impressed as I am.
Yeah. So I play lots of MechWarrior, but then also I got a 3DS, so I started
Nice.
playing around with that. I got some virtual console games like Mega Man. And
That's a good idea. I should get that.
yeah. I'm most of the way through Mega Man X right now, and that's one of my favorite Mega Man games ever.
Nice.
And got the red and blue Pokemon on there, and I've been thinking about getting either Sun or Moon. And
Get Moon, as that'll benefit me the most. Just because he's not necessarily playing Moon.
I've been poking Darla. It has been working.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. His daughter's playing Moon, and everyone else has Sun to play.
Alright, well then I'll give consideration to Moon.
See, that works for me.
Alright.
It's the same game.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Well-
There's some slight variance. I don't know what it is, though, other than the 12-hour difference in game
Yep.
and some unique Pokemon.
Mhm.
So pick the one you really like the most.
I don't really have a strong feeling to one or the other, so
Neither do I.
I was contemplating getting both of them. Like, I don't want to spend that much right now. And I didn't realize, or I read, that there's some special promotion or something if you buy it before like the 14th or something this month.
Yes. You can get a Munchlax and a Snorlax Z-Power thing.
I don't understand what Z-Power is.
It's basically a powerful move that a specific character can do.
Hmm.
You give them this little gem to hold, or any of them, and then they can do it once per fight.
Oh.
And so that's a thing. I got it just because I bought the game, and I've been
Okay.
playing Sun. I haven't used the character at all, but
Okay.
we have vodka.
Yeah,
That's
vodka.
a game we played.
Vodka's a
It's
game.
water
No.
from Hawaii
It's organic water.
mixed with alcohol.
That's actually a true statement.
Yeah, he did
Distilled
it
cane sugar.
Yes.
So, you went to Hawaii, so that was a fun game.
Yes, that was a great game. And I oddly enough played Pokemon while I was there at some times.
That's a good setting to play Pokemon.
It's a
Especially that one.
Are
Yeah.
there any lava Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh.
You seem impressed.
There are fire
Cool.
Pokemon. Some look like
There
lava.
have always been fire Pokemon.
And
In
some look
Hawaii.
like lava. Well,
Well, always in Hawaii.
the current version of the Pokemon game, Sun and Moon, are set in what is effectively Hawaii. It's called the Alola region.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was playing it in Hawaii. It made me feel special.
That is special.
Basically when I was exhausted and trying to fall asleep. But yeah, it was good. I bought it in Hawaii.
Catch.
Yeah.
Good.
That's pretty much how it went.
So there's a lot of water Pokemon there too?
For Pokemon Go. Oh, yeah. I mean, we were wandering around sometimes. When we first got to Honolulu, we were just walking the beach because we're both exhausted.
That's a
And
good...
pulled out Pokemon Go and started catching tons and tons of
I-
water Pokemon.
I
Barely-
can only imagine this. I'm so glad we came to Hawaii for this.
Oh, yeah. You could catch a Magikarp every 30 seconds, it seemed. And I'm not kidding.
Did you get the 500 needed for the...
400.
I got close to 150. Which, mainly because most of the time we were there, I wasn't playing Pokemon Go.
That's probably good.
That's probably best.
Yeah, I spent a lot of the time in the water without my phone, on the beach without my phone, enjoying vacation without my phone.
I'm impressed you got 150 without your phone.
Well, no, I had it when I got them.
Oh. Unless
It just didn't take long. Like,
You just scooped them up out of the
I
ocean.
would
and carried
turn
them
on
home.
the game if we were near the water, and oftentimes there would be 5 on my screen. And since they're all apparently extremely low level, they're really easy to catch.
Bink.
Yeah, and then the next one. So, yeah. And that right there is 15.
Because their best defense is just dead
Or
fish.
more.
Splash. Splash.
So, yeah, it wasn't overly difficult.
That's like the Godzilla one, because it shakes the camera.
But,
It's
yes.
actually much more stable now that we have it on a tripod.
Yes, it
Than
also
the TV.
looks better too.
Yes. That's good that we're commenting on that.
Yeah,
We got a tripod.
Breaking
You
this
can't
fourth
see it.
wall, I'm like, hey, we can put the camera in the middle of the TV because we really don't need to look at the TV, but we keep looking at it anyway, so we may as well make eye contact with the camera.
Yes. Also played when I got back from vacation, Sentinels of the Multiverse, which was fun, if not a little ridiculous. But yeah, definitely when friend of ours returns, we will have to play some.
What is it? Deck building or
It's
like
you have
constructed deck?
constructed decks.
Mhm.
So you have a constructed deck for each hero and each villain. So you pick a villain, you pick a environment, and then you each pick your heroes and you fight. So you have a certain number of cards in hand. We just put them out, but certain number of cards in hand. You have things like equipment and powers, things that are limited, so they go out and they one. Or I know that you can only have one of them. And then there's other things that are like one shot, so you cast a spell or something like that. And then there's other things that, like my character was effectively Batman. And she, in this, had things like utility belts, razor boomerangs, and things like that, which never do that again. But yeah, so it was a fun game though. And, like each hero is very clearly designed after an existing hero in the Marvel or DC universe. Though, again, I was playing I forgot it was the Wraith, and she became a martial arts expert after going to college. When they were walking home one night, and her and her boyfriend got attacked by gangsters, and her boyfriend was shot. And she went into a sadness, all sorts of other things, and due to her family's wealth, was able to train in all sorts of martial arts.
Sounds like she
and
was
became
Batman.
yeah, she became Batman.
Okay.
The character was Batman. I had a utility belt card. I had razor boomerang cards. I had all sorts of other things. It was Batman.
She was Batman.
Yeah, she is Batman.
I thought you were talking like Lisa was Batman. I'm like that.
No, her character was effectively Storm.
Huh.
Lots of lightning attacks covering broad areas, weather changing effects that hit multiple groups.
Okay.
I mean, that was her character. Landis was Raw. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he was a fire wizard kind of thing. I don't.
Torch.
Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
Pyro.
Not quite. No. Had a lot of ancient
Dresden.
artifact stuff, but
I like Dresden.
yeah, I don't think really Dresden either, though.
And Fuego.
Yeah, maybe Dresden and Fuego. Yes, Dresden and Fuego. Next book. It's the one where he dies on fire. That's it. It's one page. Dresden is not on fire. Dresden's dead. Sorry, guys, I'm done writing these books.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when you know that Jim Butcher has just given up. It's like, nope, I'm
He
done.
writes a one-page book called Dresden and Fuego.
I might buy it.
I would buy it.
Yeah, I would pay money for that as long as it was.
I was gonna say I'm not paying a lot of money
Yeah.
for it, but
a
you know,
dollar
like,
for his final work of just masterpiece of
1 page masterpiece.
maybe even one
What?
sentence.
Like 100 pages of nothing afterwards or coloring book.
Oh no.
no,
Whoa.
just pages to burn.
That would be fantastic. 100-page coloring book after the one-page story. There's nothing on the rest of the pages.
And they're all pictures of like fire.
The same picture of fire.
It's just like, this
Him
is the
burning in
Dresden
different
coloring book.
ways. You could make it a flip book.
Huh.
That would be fun.
Ooh. A flip
Terrible
book of him burning.
Gory.
This keeps better.
Yep.
better.
Getting charged.
Mr. Butcher,
He's more
you
charged.
got lazy. Either that or you just know anything you make sells these days.
Well, there's a certain amount of truth to that.
Yeah. And
He's kind of reached that.
I think he
Oh, I
kind of
don't-
admitted that. So.
Yes. But he's also gotten much better in his writing.
Yeah. Oh, and he has a passion for it, so it's not like I expect him to do this, but I would appreciate it.
It would be an
Mr.
interesting indie thing to release, not through, whoever his publisher is, just something to make.
Well, he did say that his publisher would probably appreciate him writing more short stories. Maybe
Yeah.
not that, but...
More money.
Kill Dresden, we're done.
Okay, what'd you guys do?
We played board games. I played Escape.
Ooh, Escape.
Yes,
Ooh, I like
Escape.
that game.
We didn't play with the fact that you had to come back to the room in the middle.
I actually thought you played a game called Escape. Like, what is this?
It's like Escape.
That's okay. I played with Tim for 30 minutes when we were playing Escape, and I just kept calling Escape. He was like, I've heard that. I don't know where that's from. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You mean this? Escape.
You should tell the guys don't legit this.
So you played Escape.
Yep, but
It's
we
a fun game.
cheated because we didn't come back to the middle, and that made the game really ridiculously easy.
Yes, it did.
Well-
I feel like if we had to go back to the middle, we would have lost pretty terribly.
So what is the objective of the game?
You are in a temple,
Okay.
and you're trying to collect gems and or keys to unlock these pieces, and then get back out. So you're trying to find the secrets and avoid the traps.
Is that the one where all the blocks start falling?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I forgot the name of that game.
You roll die to get from one room to the next, and there are some rooms you have to unlock gems and roll die to unlock the gems, and sometimes there has to be multiple people in the room to unlock gems, so they have to run towards you, and it's fun.
So you have 2 movement on each die. You have a black mask and a gold mask.
Mm-hmm.
The black masks, when you roll that, it freezes the die, and you can't unlock that until you get gold masks. And all of this happens simultaneously, so if I roll on all of my, 4 dice? 6 dice? I can't remember.
5, I think.
If they're all black masks, I can't roll anymore, although I can get back, 2 black masks for each gold mask. So if you roll 2 gold masks but don't have any, you can take back 4 of your dice.
So it's cooperative.
That's good.
Yeah. But there's gems and keys, movement, and the masks. And with that mechanic, you're just trying to move through rooms, and you might need 1 movement and a key to get into the next room. And you can hold dice and then roll again to see whether or not you get more. It's nice.
Fun?
It was overall fun. I think that it's relatively chaotic, and it would be... Being a cooperative game, there's really no checks and balances because everything's happening at once. Nobody's checking to seeing what you're doing. You could very easily be like, oh, yeah, I got that. I did this. It's totally cool.
You could.
Or you could play the game and not cheat.
It looks like it's aimed at younger kids, and that's why I bring that up. I could see that being a recurring theme with small ones. Like, oh, yeah, we won. Totally. Totally.
We got those diamonds, yeah.
Mhm.
There's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. It's only 10 minutes.
Oh,
It's a timed game, so
very nice.
you either make it or you don't.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so it's a good game to just play real quick, in between other things too,
Yeah.
or multiple times.
And it's a little bit tiring because it's a very high energy game. You gotta.
You're rolling the dice. Okay, yeah, I've got 2. I move these out, and then I roll these, and you're doing it again. If you're working with somebody else, there was some that needed 14 keys to get 3 gems unlocked, and then 7 for 2, and then 4 for 1. And so, if you're in the same room with somebody else and you're trying to get keys, you both have to kind of save up your keys to get that stuff.
Let's see.
And then the rule we didn't play with is so you're trying to find the exit and get a certain number of gems unlocked so that you can actually go out the exit. But the piece we didn't play with is you're supposed to, when a gong sounds or something, you're supposed to go back to the middle room. And if you don't make it back within a certain amount of time, you lose a die. So that was nice that we didn't play with that.
We won all the times, and I think it's because we didn't play with that mechanic. That would have definitely made it more difficult.
Nice.
So, We played a couple others. What was it? I got a new game via Kickstarter. What was it?
Did it come
Bermuda
in?
Crisis. Yeah,
Okay, so you actually got it.
I actually got it.
Kickstarter.
It was like a year ago that I
Yeah.
got it. So
Yeah.
you know how those things work.
I'm waiting on Super Dungeon Explorer that I paid for a year ago. I actually informed my wife there's going to be a lot of stuff showing up on her door in the next few weeks. I bought it a year ago. I'm not spending money right now.
But that was fun. The rules were not well written. It took a lot of deciphering, but it was actually a fun game. It was kind of a resource management, deck building
Nice.
type of a game. So we might have to pull it out and play it. It's got a basic and an advanced board, and there's a couple different ways to win. You're basically on an island in the Bermuda section, and your goal is to win either via a nature victory or a technology victory by building, the transcendent thing, and kind of cool.
I
Sounds cool.
tried to introduce my dad, mostly my dad, and then my sister to Exploding Kittens over dinner.
That's a great game.
It is a great game.
Quality family game.
Yes, it was.
Did you
my-
play for the safe version or the non-safe version?
Of course, not the safe one.
Excellent.
But
Only
the
slightly
trouble
different.
was is that my dad pretty quickly got bored of just drawing cards and waiting for something to happen, and so he ended up having to go do something else, and so it was just my sister and I playing, and so we ended up each with almost half the deck, and then of course the cat came up. We're like, okay, who has the most cards?
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, who can nope the most?
I think
Pope
the
of
Pope
Nope.
of Nope, should
The
just
Pope of
end
Nope.
all other cards.
It's the Pope of Nope.
Nope.
Although he can be Nopestradamus out.
Oh, that's fair. No, he's the Pope of Nope.
So, yeah, my sister and I had fun with that one once the card came out, because then we started peeking through the deck, because, we have these, the Magic Pigacorn or the Unicorn Enchilada, and stripping there, so, nope, skip, nope, nope. And we did that for about 5 minutes, and then someone played the shuffle card, we shuffled it up, and then we started drawing again. And then by the end, I kind of figured, I think I have most of the diffuse cards, and so I'm like, fine, I'll just play the diffuse and we'll put it back on the top of the deck. She's like, I hate you. Because, of course, by this time she'd figured out the mechanics of the game, and so she was fully engaged with it. So we're having fun with it. So
Nice.
we're hoping we get Dad to stick around with it too a little bit, because he might have had fun once actually something started happening. It wasn't just
Right.
a draw the card game until the cat comes up.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, you just draw until the cat appears.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be Russian.
Exploding kitty.
Yeah,
Yes.
Russian roulette.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole idea of the game. So
And that I explained it to him ahead of time too. I was like, this is kind of like Russian roulette Uno.
yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it has the skip and whatever cards. in it,
It's also
too.
got the sets and
Yeah, and the sets. So yeah, it's like Russian roulette Uno.
But it's fun.
I told him that ahead of time, but it wasn't engaging enough for him, or not familiar territory for him. So he's a little averse to change.
That's sad.
I played Battle Sheep.
Battle Sheep.
That sounds bad.
That was bad.
Right along the side. Oh God.
I can't believe you did that.
Oh, you should have faith in him. Faith that you shouldn't have. How was Battle Sheep? What is
Battle
the game?
Sheep is a very simple game. Fun. It's got a little bit of variability. You put you're building the board, which takes about 2 minutes, and then you play the game. You're just trying to move sheep around to kind of block off parts of the board for yourself. It's kind of like Go-ish.
Go with sheep.
Go with sheep, yeah. And the board is variable. It takes about 15 minutes or so. It's a good game.
That sounds like sheer amounts of fun.
And then what else? I played the new Dead of Winter game, which I lost due to being too long. We played like 5 hours and we may have been slightly tired and it wasn't moving fast. But it was a fun game, fun experience. Didn't finish it. That made me sad.
What type of game is it?
Dead of Winter is a cooperative zombie game where zombies are coming at you. You have to action allowance game, action point allowance game. So you're using your actions every turn to do stuff and kill zombies and accomplish objectives. And then there's the kicker is there's these crossroad cards that come up where if you do something specific, it'll activate, and it can be something good or bad or a decision to make or something. So it's fun. It does
Eat
take
the neighbors. Is that in there?
it takes a little bit of focus.
Otherwise, it'll take 5 hours.
Otherwise, it'll take 5 hours. It was not supposed to take 5 hours. It's supposed to take like maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Well, again, it's like when we were playing
These are
Wizward.
the slowest zombies ever.
30 minutes to an hour took us, what, 2? 3? Yeah, shouldn't have. But it, as with any game that switches turns a lot, requires a lot of focus.
Yes. I played Karuba a couple more times. That was fun. A lot of people like that just because you're doing everything at once.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no waiting. And after playing Dead of Winter, they were very happy with that. And what else? Camel Up. Played Camel Up a couple times. It's a very luck-based game, kind of. There's a little bit of strategy, but it's fun. It's a fun game. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that's it.
That's what we did.
Welcome to our dumb.
Bye.